Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Francisco back at it again with another banger of a video. If you guys are new to this channel and you end up subscribing, welcome aboard to the Panchita familia. First and foremost, today is my birthday. So I'm really grateful for another year of living, you know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate God. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate my family and everybody that's been supporting me with this journey. You know what I'm saying? My real OGs, my panchitas. And thank you for everybody who messaged me. There's a panchita that messaged me really early. At 3 a.m. in the morning, she messaged me happy birthday. Like, there's some panchitas that really memorize my birthday. And I said, good. And even the ones that don't memorize, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm not going to remember somebody Chismoso's birthday. But I do want to say thank you to everybody. And thank you for another year of life. Yeah, feel me? And for the $2,000 giveaway, we already posted the winners. I already shipped out. Here's a proof of mine. You guys know my giveaways are legit. Make sure to continue subscribing. The more subscribers we get, the more giveaways we get. It's always been like that. But let's go ahead and get started with this week's Freak of the Week. And it goes to...
Taking a shower and listening to this, you freak.
Now, the first thing that we're going to be talking about, did you guys see with the Armadillo twins? Now, it appears that one of the Armadillos started getting some backlash because she posted her sister right after she gave a baby. And I said, God. Now, I do want to say congratulations to her. I think the baby came out healthy. Everything's good. You're good. But the comments ate her up because they said, why did you put your sister looking like that, fool?
So first cousin commented this, dude, that's so up that you do your sis like this. My cousin's wife like that. She is pale and swollen. You can see through her pores. You better delete this before she goes on here. And I said, sheesh. I would straight up throw hands if my sister posted me like this, LOL. But I'm so excited and happy for Brianna. Throw them hands, girly, she said, the Armadillo twin. And then someone else commented, I'd be if my sister posted this, dead A. And then someone commented this to where the Murillo twin responded, dude, this is so messed up. I would never post my sister in such a vulnerable moment. She looks like she's in so much pain. Why couldn't you just wait until after the baby was already born in her arms and she's feeling confident enough for a picture? Really, fool? And then the Armadillo twin said, LMAO, get your cheeks out of here immediately. She knew about my post and she also posted pics when I gave birth of me. Stop being so sensitive. Speak on yourself. Boo hoo, she said. Make sure to comment down below. What would you do if your sister posted you like that?
Now, here's my thing. I know this is natural, you know what I'm saying? Girls go through this, yada, 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 and she had her permission from her own sister. But the main reason I posted it was because I saw a comment that said, I think it was Fernando's cousin, the one that's, you know, with the Armadillo twins, commented, why do you have this picture of my cousin's wife? So then when it's family involved, then that's when I start posting it because it's somebody within their circle. I didn't give a flying doodling about the comments, you know what I'm saying? All the other comments, nobody gave a flying doodling. But when it's the own family saying something rather than nothing, then you start to raise a what? An eyebrow. Now, I think she deleted the comment after I made the TikTok. Sorry about that. We're too quick, Speedy Gonzalez. But a lot of girls were commenting, this is natural. You know, you shouldn't be offended. If the sister had no problem with it, you shouldn't have no problem with it. And then there's other girls saying, no, don't ever post me like that if you're my sister because you're about to get the minka. But what do you guys think of the whole situation? Make sure to comment down below with the Armadillo twins. And the next thing that we're actually gonna be talking about, did you guys see with Burger King Lean? Now, it appears that he's getting exposed by this young lady that went out with him previously in the past, and this happened.
I feel like from the beginning, when I met him, it was like on top of the world. Like I didn't expect myself to like this person falls this hard, falls so fast, like this person as much as I did when he came to Arizona. I feel like there was so many red flags. Like
I feel things that I shouldn't have ignored, I did ignore. I felt like I really did put in my all. I've never done that. I'm not a lovey-dovey. You won't catch me being a lovey-dovey, but with this, it was just so different, and I felt like my heart was like taken advantage of. I was really hurt by everything. I felt super blindsided, and I feel like this whole situation with this certain person, I don't have a lot of regrets in my life, but I feel like this is the biggest regret I've ever had in my life.
And I had to get to the point of like him giving me chlamydia, and it's like the red flags were like, everybody told me he was a Everybody told me he was like verbally abusive. People told me all these like nasty things about him, and like getting to know him, I started like learning things myself with him, like him telling me to shut the first or the second night we were together in OC when I went to go see him. Him like making that like homophobic remark about a man being in a dress and how that like isn't right. And then like him just saying like the N-word, and then his drinking problem. It was just like there was so many red flags and I didn't pick up on him, and I regret it so much because it's like all those fucking red flags were right there, bitch. And I guess I was just so like delulu over him that I just was willing to like look past them, and I just really wish that I didn't, because everything was right there, you know?
I know, but I feel like it's not something that you should beat yourself up for, because you were still vulnerable, you know?
And that's the thing, is like with him, this is hard. With him it was different because I had never ever been vulnerable like that. So that's what made it hard. And I wasn't fully coming to terms with that, like he had gave me like an STD, you know? Like that for me was just complete shock, and I didn't know how to handle that.
So Burger King Clean, I think his real name is Bklean, Bklean or something like that. You're not really clean. Because you're out here giving diseases like it's a giveaway, allegedly. Now, allegedly, there's other girls that reached out to me privately, you know what I'm saying, that had the same situation. They just don't want to come out because they, you know, they don't want to be publicized, you know what I'm saying, get criticized and then deal with Burger King Lean. But behind the scenes, there was 2 other girls that allegedly had the same issue. That he would go get a mank from one girl, and the next hour or so, or the next day or so, would go to another girl. Now, here's my thing. Why the flying double aren't you guys using protection? Really, fool? You're not gonna use protection for the Burger King? For the Burger King, really? No sean tarugas. No sean taruguitas. And this is for any guy you meet. You know what I'm saying? If he's an influencer or not an influencer, tápate la lengua. Tápatela. You know what I'm saying? It's flying doble. Hijas de su reverenda, you naughty little girls. But aside from that, sorry about that to those young ladies, but it is Burger King Lean is getting exposed for being allegedly dirty. I'm not too quite sure. Make sure to comment down below. What do you guys think of the whole situation? And did you guys see with Shilah Walker, the Walker's Walk? We haven't really heard of her in a minute. Every time I see her on Snapchat, she's always complaining about something rather than nothing. Like, calmada. Look at the positive things in life. Why do you always have something to complain about? But this time, she was complaining about the papi, and she had this to say.
But I will answer this. I did have a dad, not in the sense of like someone like a provider, but I did have a person who procreated with my mother. Very inconsistent, very like terrible person. Like think of the worst person, and very much crackhead. Like if you saw him on the street, 100% you're crossing to the other side, and it's not even racist because he's black. He just looks like he'll steal your person and maybe like bite your nose off. Like it's giving 100% crackhead. Like he stole my refrigerator, crackhead, which he did, and sold it and used it to buy a car, and stole my dog, stole my iPad, and then gifted it to my brother with my name on the back. So like
because Shilah did mention this, that you were on drugs, that you were mentally ill, this and that. What do you have? What do you have to say about that?
You know what, man? No mental. You know, I'm not on SSI. I don't get a check from the government for mental disabilities. So when you don't agree with somebody or you lose it or whatever, you know, they want to call you mental or crazy because you know there's no depth that I won't go. If I love you, you know, I love hard. So you know, you might want to call it crazy, but you know, if somebody does something to my loved ones, I'm gonna do something.
Now, that was just a snippet, but we did interview Shilah's father, the papi, a few months ago. If you guys do want to see the full YouTube version, Shilah Walker's dad interview, the truth revealed.
So she basically called him out, said that he looks like a crack addict, that he stole her iPad, yada, yada, yada. Now, if you guys don't remember, we did interview him previously, and he did, you know, kind of mention and kind of clarified all these things, that he's not crazy, that he's just kind of trying to protect his family and whatnot. But what do you guys think of the whole situation of Shilah Walker criticizing the Walker Walk? Did you guys see with Must Be Cindy? It appears that, you know, some sort of hater of hers, you know what I'm saying, like an old friend to my knowledge, came out and called out Cindy, and she had this to say.
Not care, queen. I saw you when you were all busted, when you had crooked ass teeth, when you were all gordita and no hair. I remember you, queen. You look hermosa now. Cheers to you. Props to you. You look hermosa now. But you don't intimidate me. Just because you have millions of followers now, just because you're all done up. Mija, I remember you when you were Chase. And you had nothing to your name. And you were struggling. Don't forget who the was there for you when you were struggling. I was always rooting for you. I saw her last interview and she's like, why hasn't anybody said anything bad about me? Nobody has ever spoken up about me. Girl, because people are afraid of you, but I am not afraid of you. A mí me vale. You don't pay none of my bills. Social media does not pay any of my bills. Damn, if I let somebody try and think they're gonna intimidate me. Mija, you're never gonna intimidate me, ever. I'm not gonna let her think she's gonna intimidate me. And I posted the screenshots. I posted the screenshots where she tried acting all stupid. Girl, bye. I heard your live. Girl, you didn't even follow me. You stopped following me. You stopped following me. You made your man stop following me. You only let your daughter follow me. What a coincidence. Why? So you can see all my shit. And then all of a sudden you're gonna text me. I saw your live. Bye. And what? And what? I wish everybody the best. Everybody. You want to try and intimidate me? Girl, there's one thing I do not do. I do not do well with bullies. You want to bully me? Let's go. Don't forget, I know where you come from. I always respected you.
Something about, she said something about, I saw her podcast. She's over there. The people that were there for her since the start. I rode next to people since the start all the way until the very when I saw myself getting used and abused and literally looked at like I'm someone's close ass friend and I'm someone's this and that and the third. Meanwhile, I was getting backstabbed left and right. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna stay with that just because they were there from the start? No, you're not. And if you do, you're a dumb. I know where I came from. I don't forget that. Okay? You don't see me credit where it's, but I have to give people credit because I had a come up. No, if someone did you dirty, they did you dirty, and that's that. And if I'm gonna talk about anybody, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that vacation. Ew. I literally texted her and I said, girl, you're literally talking. I said, girl, you're literally talking about me while you're on vacay, and I put VACA. You know what she said? She said, I was born and raised in the U.S. I'm deceased. And then she posted on her little chat right there. She said she thought I was on Vaca. My parents are well off. Ha ha ha. Here. DACA, first of all, you're on a vacay. She said she thought I was vacaciones, guys, vacation. I have good parents. HOE. Does she not have real friends? Somebody would have knocked her off and would have told her, dude, don't embarrass yourself like that. She said vacay. Take that shit. You're embarrassing yourself. She has it on her whole ass little chat right there. She don't intimidate me. I'm not trying to. Just enjoy your vacation, dumb. I don't have to sit there and do 3 to 4 lives a day selling diet pills. I'm good. My daddy paid for my vacation. So the rest of us have to bust our ass for it.
Now, to me, it just kind of seemed like an old hater, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cindy doesn't have to give you thanks for absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? If she had her career and she knew you in the past when she was a bank teller or whatever the case is, there's no reason you should latch onto that and say, I knew cuando te tiraste pedos, I was the one who smelled it first. To me, it was kind of weird. Like, okay, you smelled the pedo or you were there with her when she was, whatever, but she doesn't have to hold your hand all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she built her own career up. So I'm not sure what kind of beef this old friend must have had with her. I guess, she got upset that she was hanging out with her friends, or I'm not too quite sure. But it just kind of gave me Yolanda hater vibes. I'm not too quite sure. Make sure to comment down below. And for the world news, did you guys see out in Antarctic, I believe, there's an iceberg that's shifting, and that is not God. That is not God. And the reason it's not God is because, the ice starts, shifting to harder places, and that water melts. Now, what happens when that water melts? The level rises in water. And then that causes a bunch of things that, we don't want, floodings, etc., etc. So hopefully, they can contain this or something bad doesn't happen. You can't really contain it because it's a big ass piece of ice. And that Yanduma is going to continue moving its path like Mother Nature wants it to move it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here for you guys. Can we get about 2,000 likes because it's the Chismoso's birthday? I would really do appreciate you guys for that. Showing you guys love and appreciate the Chismoso. Follow my social medias because I will be doing more giveaways. I'm not stingy with my giveaways. As long as you guys support me, I'm going to support you guys. And I really do appreciate you guys.
Muchas gracias, doctor. Siento el cambio, siento la diferencia. Muchas gracias.